Welcome to another edition of Adults Plus Online with Vincent P. I have Mogomutsi here with me, and we're looking into numerology. Yep, numerology. Muti, sharp kanjani?
Sharp, Vince.
Awesome stuff.
Yes.
Numbers.
Numerology.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ah, you got it. They all come to 9.
Okay.
Yes.
Do these numbers relate to human beings?
Yeah, they do.
Do these numbers appear to humans on a daily?
Yes.
How so?
We're going to speak
What is
about
numerology?
We're going to speak about that.
Yeah.
Numerology, it's another science or a form of calculating someone's personality, looking at these numbers. You're looking at the numbers, you're looking at the person's letters. The numbers of the amount of letters are on the person's name. So to give it a plain, simple explanation is that the numerology is a sign of calculating one's. There are two numbers. One is called the destiny number, and another one is called the path number. Well, actually, it's the same number, but I just want to put it there just to confuse you.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we calculate your path number, right? We look at the numbers of the letters of your name. Like for instance, you are Vincent, right? Now we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. Now each and every number has different letters. It carries 3 letters on each and every one of them, right? So we're looking at number 1. We're looking at the letters on the number 1, which we're going to explain that a little later, or on the second video. This is when we're going to speak of these numbers and how to put them together. But for now, this is just the introduction. So we're looking at the 9 numbers. This is how we calculate your name, right? Now, when you calculate someone else's life path, you look at their date of birth, right? And then you look at their time of birth, and you look at the year of birth. Date of birth, month, and year. Let me put it that way. Now, every time when you calculate this digit to a single digit, right? Each and every one of them.
So there's both mass?
Yeah, there's both mass.
Okay.
Which I was saying that someone is going to be interested in this one.
Okay.
But I like letters better.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get into the numbers just a little bit, right? So you calculate these numbers to a single number. How is that? 1997. It's going to be 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7, right? So 1 plus 9 is equals to 10. You get what I'm saying? And then 9 plus 7 is equals to monthly. 16. You get what I'm saying? Now, how you're going to calculate these numbers? You got 10, you got 16, right? 1 plus 0 is equals to 1, right? And then 1 plus 7 is equals to 8, right? Now it's going to be 1 plus 8 is equals to 9. Now 9, that is your path number.
Okay. Okay.
Now 9 carries the attribute of that person. Now 9 usually speaks of the person who has seen it all. Yeah, so the person who has been through the most. Now this person has been so much in the darkest of the pit, but this is the strongest person you can ever find on earth. So the number 9 says that don't allow yourself to always be dipped in a hole. You've already been there. You've came out of it. Now it's time to lead others. These are the leaders of the pack.
Okay.
What's the word? What's the word they like to use? The internet slang. They call them the black sheep of the family.
Oh, okay.
Those are the ones. When we're looking at the letter, I mean the number 9. This is what it says about them. It says that you are the leader of the pack. You had to go through the most. You, no one else. You will be humiliated. You know, you will be humiliated. You will be disappointed. You will fail as many times as possible. And looking at others succeeding, you will be in a place where you're confined. You will be in a place where you don't see light. You don't feel that there's hope for you. But now, once you surpass all these phases, because these are all phases, and we like to call them challenges, but they are all phases. Once you surpass all those phases, each and every person you saw succeeding, they are no longer in your eyes. That which they call success is not success, but that which you speak to be success, it is success. This is what the number that your life path says about you. It says that you're going to lead people, whether you like it or you don't. It's not your choice.
It's destiny.
It's destiny. That's how it is. You can't change it.
Then let's talk to me about messages.
Yes.
So you're telling me that there are messages that pops with these numbers.
Yes.
One maybe might dream of a certain number. Do they come in pairs, in threes, in fours?
It depends. Sometimes they come in pairs. Sometimes they come in two. Sometimes they come in singular.
Okay.
You know, it's just a single number. It keeps on repeating itself, depending on the number that you see regularly. Let's say, for instance, you're seeing 7.
Yeah.
For instance, 7 means let go of fear.
Okay.
Now, 7 usually appears when your life is about to reach its peak. Right in the beginning, when your life is up, it's transforming. This is when 7 appears most of the time. It appears now. Sometimes it appears as 777. Sometimes it appears as 777. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, and now when it appears everywhere. You wouldn't miss it. Someone just calls you. The first thing that you see is 7. Now, when you see that 7, you may think, well, it's just killing numbers.
It's a coincidence.
But it's never like that. You will see it everywhere. You look at the number plate of a car, it's a 7. Now, these numbers, when they're appearing, this is when your angels are talking to you. This is when your angels are communicating with you. They're letting you know that you have underwent your suffering phase. Now it's time for you to embrace what's coming, and which is good. And also, they are warning numbers.
Okay.
You know, they're not just success numbers. They are also warning numbers that maybe let's say you receive 6666. You see 6 everywhere, for instance. 6 is a warning number. It tells you that you're not balanced. There's a part of your life that you're neglecting. Now, because you're neglecting that part of your life, there is everything that you neglect when it comes up. It's like planting a seed. You know, you know what is your problem, but you're not dealing with it.
Yeah.
You're looking at other aspects of your life because you feel that I've been in this situation for way too long for me to keep on spending time on it, right? So now the number 6 is telling you, and now the more it appears, the more it says pay attention, pay attention.
Okay.
So it's a seed that is planting during that time. Now, when you are at your peak, when you're thinking that you have dealt with your problems, now the seeds start to take form.
There.
Right? The seed starts to take form. Now you can't overshadow it. You have to
give it attention.
Now it's time for you to deal with it. Now you're dealing with it at a time when you don't have time to deal with it. When you had the time to deal with it, you didn't see it as a problem. Now you don't have time. The world wants every piece of you. This is why you end up finding influential people. They say this person is diagnosed with so disorder. This is because of that. They don't have time for their own problems because the world demands them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but then your guardian angel keep on warning you. They can't solve the problems for you. These are the problems that you need to solve, so that when you no longer have time, you also no longer have those problems.
Muti, how do we pay attention to these numbers? I'll tell you why. Sometimes it might be the fact, it might be that you don't see this number, but then you are standing somewhere and then someone comes behind you and then they just yell, 7, eh?
Yeah.
You know, and you can pick it up. Oh, actually, there's a number. Right? How does one get to pay attention? Does one have to pay attention and look at every number, or this will just hit you? This will just hit.
They will just appear to you. It's not a matter. You will only pay attention after you start seeing them.
Okay.
This is when you become conscious that, wait, for the past 3 days I've been seeing this number. I've been seeing 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Every time when I look at my watch, the only time I see, the first time I see that is 11, 11. So now, what do these numbers mean? Right? So now, speaking of 11, 11, this is a number where you are being told that whatever it is that you've been praying for, it's confirmed. You're going to receive it. Now, it's time for you to pray for more.
Okay.
You know, it's time for you to manifest. Not necessarily pray, but now you're manifesting. You speak and it happens. This is what you're being told at that time.
Okay. So I'm going to tell about something. So when we shoot, we put some watch, stopwatch, right? And then 161616 appeared.
Yes.
And you said, damn, that's not good.
Yeah, it's not good in a way. What that means is that there's a lot of work for us, and then also there are other things that we need to look into in our own private lives. You understand? There are a lot of things that we have not been doing ever since we started being busy. There are other parts of our situations that we have not been taken care of.
Okay.
You do know what those are, right?
Yeah.
So now this is a warning.
Yeah.
It's a warning number that says, you guys, now you need to have some time where you're going to go through the process of spiritual cleansing and spiritual understanding, because this is what the world requires now. And it also says that there's going to be a lot of negative forces against you. Now, it's not the 666 alone. There is a 111.
Yeah.
So now a 111 represents a weapon. It says that you are strong. You're not alone. You are being backed up. You understand? You're not alone. But if you don't take care of that part, then the problem is going to start, because the number 1 will disappear and you'll see 060606. Now 060606, those are not good numbers.
All right. What does 8 mean?
8 is an interesting number. On looking on the on the numerology, as number 9 is about someone who 8. What did you say? 8 means what?
Yeah.
Oh, 8 means 8.
No, in terms of you spoke about 9, 7, and 6. It is funny.
Nah, you know what, ne? 8. It's a very interesting number. Can we talk about it next time?
Okay.
Yes, it's a very interesting number.
So we have 8 to
Yes.
talk about.
We have
5
yes,
4, 3, 2.
Yes, and 1. Oh, the 1 we already spoke about.
Yeah, you touched on 1.
Yeah, but then it was just on a
lighter note.
On a lighter note. Even all this, even number 9,
Yeah.
this is just a lighter note.
Okay.
We will get into details with these numbers as to what one represent,
Okay.
and all their letters.
Okay.
So that even our other viewers at home can calculate their own life path. It's easy to calculate your life path using the letters of your name.
No problem. Before we wrap it up, anything outstanding that you'd like to touch on?
What I would like to say is that do not neglect these numbers. These are your astrology is a spiritual tool. Palmistry is a spiritual tool. Numerology is a spiritual tool. You're connected to the universe. So whenever you see anything that the universe is sending to you, take note of it. If you don't understand it, ask people, ask relevant people or the right people about it, because you may be passing your opportunities may be passing right in front of your eyes. Like you see, we saw 6. Here it is, it's appearing in. We saw 1, there it is, twice. You get what I'm saying? So these are not the things that you have to neglect. You know, you are being. It shows that you're not alone. You know, it's a confirmation.
Okay.
So it says that you're not alone, but you're not trusting in us. You know, we have given you enough reasons to believe, to trust us, but you're not doing that. You know, so
Makes
yeah,
sense.
and this is one thing that I would just say a little, but we are still going to get into this numerology. It's a very interesting topic, and I love it.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So we'll break them down. If you don't understand, Bujisha, ask so that you can get the help that you need. Don't forget to find us on social media. It's at the Express Online across overboard. Then Mutsi is also on our social media at Mogomutsi The Palmist on Twitter. Facebook is Nokatsela. Me is Vince SP across all platforms. From me, Vince SP. Peace and God bless you.